Hey there, this is just a brief tutorial on how to write a one-paragraph response. You're asked to write one-paragraph responses quite a bit. Oftentimes you'll see questions on a Part 2 exam, on an interim assessment, or even on the ISATs that require a strong one-paragraph response. So this tutorial covers all the things that you need to do well on that. A paragraph is a lot like a hamburger. Now, I know that's kind of a corny analogy, but in order to have a good paragraph, you need all of the pieces. And in order to have a really delicious hamburger, you need all of the parts. You need the cheese and the lettuce and the meat. You need the bun to hold it all together. So in that way, a strong paragraph response is a lot like a hamburger. I promise I'm not trying just to make you guys hungry here. The first thing that you need in a paragraph response is a topic sentence. Similar to your hamburger, you need a top bun. Your topic sentence tells what the paragraph is about and directly addresses the question asked in the prompt. And here's an example of a strong topic sentence for you. It says, in the poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, the author uses a literary device of repetition to help create and sustain the spooky mood and tone of the poem. So here we have a strong and complete sentence that completely answers the prompt and starts the paragraph off on the right foot. We know exactly what their paragraph is going to be about because of their topic sentence. The next thing that you need in a strong paragraph response are the supporting sentences. Now, the supporting sentences are a lot like the ingredients and the things that go inside of your hamburger. In your hamburger, you're going to have meat, but you're also going to dress it up with things like onion, lettuce, cheese, tomato. Maybe you throw in a little bit of special sauce in there. Those pieces of the hamburger are a lot like the supporting sentences, and they're necessary to make your paragraph strong. These sentences should support, prove, and demonstrate the ideas you stated in your topic sentence. You should include examples and direct quotations from the text, if there's one available, in your supporting sentences. Aim for a total of 2 to 3 examples. Make sure that at least one of those is a direct quotation from the text. Now again, that won't work for every class or every question, but it will work when you are answering questions about a text. You always want to use textual evidence to support your topic sentence. In addition to your examples, make sure you include analysis of what those examples mean and how they support your topic sentence. Don't just throw in a sentence or an example into your paragraph without connecting it to your main idea as well. Here's an example of some supporting sentences, and these all support that initial topic sentence that I read to you guys. Here it says, Poe uses phrases such as, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Merely this and nothing more, to convey the urgency and uneasiness the speaker feels as he hears strange noises outside his door." In addition to the repeated phrases, Poe also repeats certain words such as rapping, rapping, and nothing more. The repetition of these single words contributes to the spooky mood by slowly building the intensity of the poem until it reaches its climax. So here they give us tons of examples from the text. They even give us an example of a direct quote right at the beginning where it says, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, merely this and nothing more." In addition to those examples, they give us their analysis. They connect the examples to their topic sentence. They explain, how those examples support their topic sentence. Lastly, you need your concluding sentence. And your concluding sentence is like that bottom bun. You need it. It ties everything together. If you don't have it there, you just kind of leave the ideas hanging. You leave your reader hanging if you don't have a concluding sentence. And of course, if you don't have if you don't have a bottom bun on your hamburger, well, things can get a little bit messy, and it's probably not the most enjoyable experience. So, if you don't have that concluding sentence, things can get a little bit messy for your reader as well. Your concluding sentence is a sentence that should highlight the topic sentence. So you're going to kind of restate the main ideas in your topic sentence. You're going to review your main points, and you're going to make the paragraph sound finished. So it works as a summary sentence. Here's an example. Although Poe uses many literary devices in his poem to help create and sustain the spooky mood and tone, one of the most common and effective devices is repetition. So here they restate their main ideas from the topic sentence, they kind of summarize in one sentence the main ideas of their paragraph, and they bring it to a close. In addition to having all of these pieces in your strong paragraph response, it's also important to use an objective point of view. Now, there's a time and a place to use first person point of view and to use the word I. When you're writing a one paragraph response, you want to use an objective point of view and you want to use the third person point of view. So keep yourself out of your analysis. In other words, use third person. So no I or you, me, or we. Down here are some examples of the different point of views. The first one is first person point of view. And when you use first person point of view, you do use the word I. So you wouldn't want to use first person point of view in a one paragraph response. And here's an example of first person point of view. I believe that the narrator in Sunny Blues is a dynamic character because I read many details about the changes in his attitude toward and relationship with Sunny. Another point of view is second person point of view. And here's an example of that. At the end of everyday use, Mama realizes that Maggie is like her but has not received the attention you should give your daughter to help her attain self-esteem. In second person point of view, you're using words like you. So you're speaking to the audience. And you don't want to use second person point of view for a paragraph response either. Our last example is third person point of view. And this is what you want to use in a strong paragraph response. Here's the example. It says the narrator in Sunny's Blues is a dynamic character who changes his attitude toward and relationship with Sunny as the story progresses. So here we're using a third person point of view. It's objective. We've removed the words I and you. And this is the point of view that you want to use for your strong paragraph response. Now that you've watched this tutorial and you know how to use and how to write a strong paragraph response, you can start applying this knowledge in your English class and your other core classes.